if you really want the most out of life, you have to almost expect it to be hard. So I anticipate adversity. When you can anticipate adversity, it doesn't surprise you. It doesn't catch you off guard. When it catches you off guard, that's when you start stumbling. But when you anticipate it, you can brace yourself for it. And part of that bracing yourself for it could be, what are you reading? What are you digesting? What type of circle are you around? Are you around positive friends? Are you around uplifting friends or not?
That's what I was just gonna ask. How you deal with negativity? Because it's like, even though like you don't allow negativity in your life, but there are voices in your head that still telling you. How do you deal with negativity and how do you talk to yourself?
You are listening to Mastering the Inner Game podcast with your host, Jarek Tadler.
So we're here at the wellness event, okay? And we talk about everything else, but I want to talk to you about what you do for your inner game, for your emotional fitness, intelligence, and mental when you struggle with anything that's going through in your life. When you hit the wall, when you hit like, hey, I don't want to get up this morning, or there's something important, what do you do the first when the voice in your head just said, no, we're not doing this today? What do you do?
Something.
What is the something?
All right, you got to do something, right? And that's just taking action. If you just sit in it too long and you give yourself the time to think about something, that will permeate just through your mindset, it'll permeate through your body, and it will prevent you from taking action. So the key is not to overthink the action, right? I don't need to overthink the action. I just need to take the step first, right? I don't need to wait on the moment to gain momentum, right? I just got to take action and then trust that the action is going to lead me into momentum, right? So when I say something, that's not saying that you could just do anything. It's just saying that, the something is not so much as important as the action, right? So when I get stuck, let's say I'm just in bed, get up. Just get up. Don't think about what you got to do. Once you get up, just get up. That's the first step. I think what happens is, for a lot of us, we get caught up in the steps and thinking about the journey and the specific steps. Sometimes it's just about the first one, all right? So what I've learned and what's helped me be able to just push through those hard times is just to take the first step, all right? And then also understanding that, and if you really want the most out of life, you have to almost expect it to be hard, right? So I anticipate adversity. When you can anticipate adversity, it doesn't surprise you. It doesn't catch you off guard, right? When it catches you off guard, that's when you start stumbling. But when you anticipate it, you can brace yourself for it, right? And part of that bracing yourself for it could be, what are you reading? What are you digesting? What type of circle are you around? Are you around positive friends? Are you around uplifting friends or not?
That's what I was just gonna ask, like how you deal with negativity.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even though like you don't allow negativity, in your life, but there are voices in your head that still telling you. How do you deal with negativity and how do you talk to yourself? I want to talk to you about your self-talk.
Yeah.
How do you talk to yourself? Like in the mirror, you meditate, you pray?
How I talk to myself usually reflects how I talk to people. So I have a very good relationship.
Fuck, that's a good one.
Right? I have a good relationship with how I speak about people, right? And I can be around someone and listen to someone and be around someone too long, and I can notice the way they talk to other people. So when no one's around, I can tell that's how they talk to themselves, right? But it's much easier to have a good relationship with the way you speak about yourself if you have a positive outlook on how you talk to other people. So you can be completely different than me. You can do your own thing, and I won't judge you for it because I don't want people judging me. And if I can understand that dynamic, right, it doesn't even matter what other people are saying. I'm very good at seeing what people are saying and ignoring it because it doesn't matter. Because most of the things that people say just don't have a direct impact on us. They don't affect the money we make. They don't affect our family. They don't affect our health. They don't threaten our safety. They don't do anything, right? They become powerful when we give them power, right? So I just try to remember that.
How do you build the perseverance and discipline every single day?
Yeah, discipline is just habits. Just like practicing good habits, right? I don't think so much about discipline. I just think about the habit. I'll just give you the gym, for example, right? If I know I want to go to the gym and I want to build the discipline of going to the gym, I just make it a habit to lay out my clothes the night before. I make it a habit to write down my workouts. I make it a habit to get up when my alarm goes off. I make it a habit to go to the gym the same time every day. So eventually, I'm not even thinking about discipline. I'm just following the habits, okay? And if you do the habits long enough, you build consistency, and that becomes discipline.
Are you staying in your head, or are you doing a lot of stuff from your heart, from your soul?
Do I stay in my head? both for sure. I try to be as logical as possible, but I also try to be a human being. But I try to just do the things that I feel like I love, or do the things that I feel that I'm called to do, or that come natural to me.
I'm getting goosebumps. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It comes from the conscious and unconscious mind. When you connect both of them, you're unstoppable. And then you look like him, you don't stop, and you just move forward.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man. Keep pushing.
You did it. Thank you. You just said everything I want to hear.
Thank you for listening. Leave your comments and subscribe for more insights on mastering your inner game.